All right. So, how to diagnose a bad valve, either burnt, bent, or even dropped? So basically, I bought this motor. It wasn't running too good. I went through all the deal, checked for spark, fuel, mechanical timing, everything checked out. So I decided to look at the cylinders. Maybe I got low compression. I don't have a compression tester, so I just made do with what I have. My boss's air gun with some electric tape to make a good seal in that spark plug hole. And so I checked all the cylinders already. Usually, when I check each one, I like to keep the spark plugs in of the ones I'm not testing to isolate the sound of the air flowing. And I also like to remove the dipstick and leave this dipstick hole open just in case if the rings are letting air come through. You'll hear it as well from the dipstick hole. But yeah, basically you go TD, top dead center on whichever cylinder you're testing. Then you blow some compressed air into it. And if the cylinder is good, oh yeah, another thing, don't leave your ratchet on the crankshaft on most cases, because if you got good compression, that crank is gonna move. So yeah, I just broke a ratchet earlier. So yeah, you just shoot some compressed air in there, and if that crankshaft don't move, and you hear air coming from somewhere, you've got pretty much a bad valve somewhere, and you just gotta listen to where it's coming from. So you got a compression leak somewhere. Sorry. But yeah, you can listen to the intake. If it's coming through the intake, then you know it's an intake valve. Coming through the exhaust valve. Coming through your dipstick, most likely bad rings. So I mean, this isn't 100% way to tell it on the rings, but I mean, if it's bad enough, you'll hear it. But as you can hear, we got air coming from the exhaust manifold. So that tells me I either have a burnt, bent, or even dropped exhaust valve. So here, listen here. Let me take y'all in closer. So that is the O2 sensor bung, and as you can hear, air is just rushing out of that thing. So guess who's gonna need a head job, and not the good kind? This guy.